Hey y'all, so I'm going to show you how I made this welcome sign template for my bridal shower. So it started with me actually going on Zazzle, or my mom actually sent me these based off of things that I had on my Pinterest board, and I just wasn't liking how small my name was. So I found this one on Etsy that I thought was really cute, but there was still some things that I wanted to tweak and change about it. And so I just kind of used this as my inspiration picture. But you will need something like Canva or any type of photo editing platform to be able to do this. And I actually had already started before I even thought to record this, because I do want to start recording the things that I am DIYing for my wedding. And so this is me just writing out all the words and just kind of duplicating it and figuring out what font matches the best for each of the words that I want. And so I'm just kind of playing around with each of the scripts for the cursive, and then for the plain text, I kept it the same across the board. And so now that I kind of got the words on there the way I want, I'm just playing around with the arch around the K. And so the Etsy one had it like at the top of the K, but I kind of wanted to go around the loop, which I thought was really cute. And so this is me just playing with it. I get very irritated with the red border that ends up showing up, and so I have to do like a lot of moving and things like that. But this is me just kind of figuring out where do I want the words orientated on the actual paper. And I wanted my name big. Like I said, that's the reason I didn't go with the Etsy one or like the Zazzle one, but the Etsy one was still big, but I still wanted to change a couple things. And so I wanted it to be at least the same size, or if not bigger than the knot. And so that's me just kind of figuring out where I want everything to go and where I want it to be. And so I got it in the corner the way I wanted it. And now it's time for me to find a bow that I like, that I think would actually not cover up the words, but also take up space. I didn't like the weird white space, although a lot of the weird white space will be covered up by like floral arrangements or balloons. We haven't decided yet for the welcome sign. I still wanted a pretty big bow, and so this is me just trying to figure out like which bow do I like. I kind of like the watercolor bows, but then I also like the realistic ones. And so, but they were still covering up the words. And so the way that I decided to fix this was to use AI to alter the pictures. And so I was trying to ask it to make a curly side, and it just was not getting what I was trying to say. I wanted like a loose curl spiral. I'm still working on my prompting in AI. And so I actually have a class coming up soon about that, so hopefully these will get better after this time. And so then I just took it to ChatGPT, because Canva was just not doing what I wanted it to do. And so I just ended up going to ChatGPT, because ChatGPT usually can do it a little bit better than Canva. Although Canva is still good, I prefer ChatGPT sometimes when Canva is not cooperating with me. And so I ended up with this one, which I thought was really, really cute. Kind of looks like the hair that I'm actually going to, like the hairstyle